Hey everybody, I wanted to talk to you about a site that I found. If you've clicked on this video today, you're probably having a problem with yeast infections. Now this could be your first time having a yeast infection, it could be your 10th time having a yeast infection. Either way, it's a pretty common problem. In fact, almost 90% of the population has a candida yeast infection, and nearly 40% of the yeast infection sufferers don't do anything about it. Yeast infections can happen in men, women, children, and the elderly, okay? And it could happen nearly anywhere on your body. Mouth, genitals, skin, intestines, bones. So if you're one of these sufferers, don't feel like you're alone. Most people will either use a conventional yeast infection medication, like antibiotics or over-the-counter medications, or they'll try to change their diet. The fact still remains that yeast infections are still one of the most common diseases in the United States. And the truth is, most conventional methods, including all sorts of anti-yeast creams and diets, don't really work. These conventional methods are less effective than ever before. They will make a yeast infection and your health worse in the long run. Why? Because the yeast infection starts from the inside and it can only be treated and cured from the inside. Treating these yeast infections externally by killing the yeast infection symptoms or by using antibiotics literally puts your health on the line. You're killing a whole bunch of the good bacteria that live inside you and putting your immune system at more risk for other diseases and stronger infections later on. Candida is a naturally occurring yeast that is found in everybody. The only way to get rid of it is to neutralize the environment that encourages its overgrowth, not by killing the yeast. It's like cutting the grass. You cut it, it's going to grow back. You pull it from the roots, then you're going to get somewhere. So this site that I found is called Yeast Infection No More. You can get to it by visiting that link at the bottom of the screen, xrl.us/yeastinfectiontreatment, or you can click on that link in the video description. And this is a site that will teach you how to get rid of the yeast infection naturally. And basically their philosophy is to work with your body by stopping the internal cause of the yeast infection while maintaining that inner natural balance where yeast infections don't exist. And so with the information they give you, you will be able to eradicate any excessive candida growth in your digestive tract or completely eliminate vaginal, male, or oral yeast infections. It'll end pains, discomfort, and all other symptoms of yeast infections. You'll experience thicker hair and healthier skin and nails. So visit xrl.us/yeast infection treatment and get some relief from that yeast infection that's been bothering you and itching, and get some relief.